Hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I want to cover up something real quick on Deadlock on how to prioritize what to do in your lane. So we're going to give quick scenarios on what to do and like what you can expect while you're doing lanes. So first one, prioritize the souls. So you're going to be in the back line. Let's say you're being harassed and you can't do any damage. You can't do anything. The least you can do is hide and wait for your troopers to go low on health and record what the enemy does, because sometimes the enemy will come out of the corner and just melee to finish them off, right? Like to get the souls, and for you to not to be able to deny them. So pretty much like your priority list is to deny and to secure souls, right? That's your first thing that you should be worried about during the laning phase. The second part is just if you're getting like say like you're pushing really hard and you're doing your best and you're doing great and you're killing the tower, everything's going great for you. Well, in between all that, what you want to do is to get the boxes. Like there's no minions to kill, there's nothing to harass, the enemy is playing real back, then go out there and get those boxes. And then when your minions are back, then come back to your lane and then secure those souls, okay? Souls are very important. Just keep on getting those souls. It's your main resource, and like the more you get, the better, right? You want to get rich, you want to secure those souls. Say you're getting pushed real hard and the enemy is having a very successful time against you and you have like 200 health. What do you do? And then like they're pushing you real hard, right? They're next to your tower, they're dealing a lot of damage to you. What do? Okay, so you let the enemy push up as much as they can, or as often as possible as they can, and what you want to do is you want to hide. You want to hide behind walls or things like that and have your stamina ready. So anytime like you want to jump out or like go to a different area, like let's just say that's the area I want to go to for safety, then you want to have stamina to get there, right? Because if you don't, then you're just walking. You're just walking. And walk speed, like it changes. Like your walk and running speed, you know, when you're in combat you run a little slower. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, like how to secure stuff and like what to do in their lanes. If you're being like harassed and being pushed far up towards your lane, what you want to do, usually what I find a lot of success is that if you're laning against opponents that are really strong, you want that lane phase to last as long as possible. So imagine if you're holding down the animal and like you gotta hold that animal down as long as possible, because if you let that animal go out in the world, it's gonna start wrecking havoc. So might as well only have wrecking havoc on one lane rather than the whole map. So if you're having a hard time but you're keeping the enemy in the lane, you're doing a good job, okay? You're staying alive, you're not feeding, you're securing some souls, but you're keeping your guardian alive and you're keeping the enemy in that lane. And that's the important part. If you're getting, you know, harassed and whatnot, and you're like not having a good time. So the least you could do is to live in your lane and make sure that the enemy team stays in your lane. How do you do that? You know, you just do what you do. Secure souls, push lane if you can, or you know, keep the lane alive, keep the fight alive, keep yourself alive. You know, the idea behind of like when you're getting harassed and pushed is to keep the enemy there. Okay, you're having a hard time. I want to come across this. You're having a hard time, so that means if they're let go from that lane, then your whole team has a hard time. So if you want to win, learn how to get a beating or take a beating, okay? Anyway, that's all I wanted to touch up on. I know it's a little simple, but it's like the best way for me to come across this information and to give it out to you. If you want to see Deadlock content, please follow along and subscribe. Thank you.